Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Living on top of a mountain.
Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of Quick Cooks. I am your host Norman, and today I have a quick stew that I want to show everyone how to cook. We're starting off with a vegetable broth. So what I have here is simply a pot full of vegetable scrappings that I've been saving over the month.
Wake up and smell the ocean, then do some Tai Chi.
And I'm simply just stuffing it all in a pot, putting some water on it, and cooking it for like 15 minutes, no, like 45 minutes or to an hour, as long as I can. You want to reduce this this broth to as low as you can. So as much time as you are going to cook. So that's why we're starting off this cook with it first, because you don't want to do this last. It takes a while. So while that's going, my kitchen's kind of a mess, so I may be cleaning too. So you can see I have all of these vegetable scrappings that I've been saving stuffed right in here, and it's just on a low simmer. I should put it higher. I was scared it was going to burn, but I shouldn't be worried about that. In the meantime, we're going to work around the kitchen, cleaning it up, and I'm going to start on the stew itself. So the stew is going to be potatoes, carrots, celery, just onion and garlic, of course, your basic stew items. And I think what today I want to try is to make small little beads of dough and throw these little beads of dough in to give the stew some kind of nice flavor. But to get that started, my kitchen's really small, so what often happens is what often happens in my kitchen is I often have to cook and clean at the same time. So you can see this is pretty much my entire kitchen. Not too much going on here. So just to show you some of the space I'm working with. So we're going to continue with cleaning and some cooking. So actually I have some leftover vegetable broth from a few days ago. a few weeks ago. You can see it's like settling and it's not very fresh. I wonder if I can still use it though. So I think I might add this to my existing broth and reduce it even more. See if that gives me a better flavor. So because this dish has a lot of vegetables in it, and I'm just one person, I think I'm going to just use one potato for this dish. I would normally love to use lots of potatoes because I love potatoes. But I don't think it's necessary to use that much. I'm going to use a little bit of celery as well. I have some carrots. I'm going to put an entire onion in this. And I'll put an entire clove of garlic because, honestly, this is what makes the dish. These are really good spices. At least garlic, I think, is a spice. Just gonna make this dish really good. Okay. So to work with step one, I have this going, so this is not bad. Just bringing it up to temp. It needs to be at a simmer. So right now you can see that I've been doing this whole work and it's not even simmering. What I'm going to do is just increase the heat and keep watching it so it simmers. I put the lid on so that it could get to heat temp faster, but because it's such a dense pot, I think it might take a while, so let's just see how that keeps going. But keep an eye on it. You don't want it to overboil, but you want it to reduce, so you're gonna want it to simmer. Okay. And I just bought this new brush for my kitchen. I'm really excited to use it. I've been not cleaning some of these kitchen appliances that well because I don't have a brush. Okay, so what am I doing? All right. Okay, so I'm just cleaning up my kitchen because a lot of the time I start cooking with not a clean kitchen, so I like to do these longer dishes so I can give myself time to also clean and just to like do other things. Okay, I think I'm gonna add 2 carrots into this dish. I think I want to use all of these mushrooms because I have a bad habit of not eating like all of the mushrooms, so they just go bad. So I think I'm gonna use all of them. Actually though, so I don't feel so bad about not eating all of them, I'm gonna just throw some of them into the stock. And by doing that, I get what little I wanted from them anyways. Okay. Wow, this stock is really up there now. So this stock is brimming with vegetables. I threw in 2 large mushrooms. I'm gonna use the rest for the soup. And I need to wash my knife. And my cup broke. Okay, I was just making sure my plumbing is good. So I broke that glass, unfortunately. And so let it be. Alright, so I'm gonna I need to keep washing this. It's okay. I had an uneven amount of glasses, so like I could only stack 2. So, and I had 5, so there was always one without a stack. And I was like, okay, so I lost one. Well, now I have 4. Alright, so we have 2 carrots. I'm not going to peel them. I think they're okay without being peeled. I will wash them, and I will wash the mushrooms. And that's it. And also I'll wash my potato. So maybe I should show that. Okay, so I've been just talking to myself. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just adjusting. Okay, so I just adjusted some of the vegetables in this broth because it's taking a while to come to temp. I think I've really densely like put this broth together. I mean, I can't even describe. I wish you were smelling what I'm smelling. I mean, this is why you make vegetable broth at home. This is why you have a trash bag in your freezer with vegetables in it for this broth that you're having right now. I mean, it smells, it's like sweet, it's like cinnamon almost, it's crazy. Okay. So when this broth is done, it's super exciting, it's going to be super tasty. I'm going to cut the rest of these mushrooms. I've been deep in thought lately. don't know if that's a symptom of living alone. I feel like also my neighbors can see me because my window is wide open. Yeah, but yeah, I do live alone, so I think thinking a lot comes with that. For better or for worse. I feel like this is too much mushrooms. I feel like it's too much mushrooms. Yeah, these don't even look good. Okay. I guess it's gonna be a heavy mushroom soup. That's all. I'm just accepting that fact. I just hate storing mushrooms for long because they go bad. Like, I don't know what. Aren't they supposed to last forever? Aha! I mean, it's almost like I put sugar in this. How? How is this good? I feel like this background is really bright. Maybe I should turn it down a bit. Maybe I should just do it like this. It's almost like episode 2 of this first Quick Cooks episode. Welcome back to Quick Cooks with the new lighting. Is this better? I feel like this is better. You can also see the picture in the background. Those are just like some memories of mine. Okay, so anyways, just to bring it all back, because I just have this new video. Making vegetable broth. I cut an enormous amount of, so I've cut an enormous, I have an enormous amount of vegetable broth, an enormous amount of mushrooms, and I have these 2 large carrots. I also have 1 potato. I'm gonna peel it because I'm not feeling lazy. And I have, off to the side, a full clove of garlic and onion. I'm still gonna use that, and I have celery. So we have a lot of work to do, but that's okay. Oh, you see how this is now steaming? You see how this is coming up now? Okay. This is getting good. Now the broth is getting good. This is the broth. It's coming up. So we gotta let this cool down for a bit. Yeah, I can see it. It's like simmering. You can see it simmering. So you just gotta let it keep going. Keep doing its thing for like as long as you're cooking. It's gonna take a long time. Okay. So we have some work to do. I'm partly making the soup because I'm a little worried. There's a super flu going on around, apparently. I feel like they say that often. But I don't want to take my chances. And it would suck to get sick right now. This is going crazy. I might have to pull this off. This is pretty wild. I feel like this is this vegetable broth is going pretty crazy. Maybe my hair does not look good in this light. Anyways. Whatever. Hair. Okay. Let's just keep letting it stir. I think people do this. I think there's a lot of vegetables in this broth. Maybe I put too many. It is not going down. Okay, well, let's keep hoping it keeps going down. It's like not. It's so full. It's like it's almost absorbing water. It's like getting more. This is. Anyways. Okay, so I have my potato. I'm gonna wash it. I'm also gonna peel it. I don't always save all of my vegetable peelings. But you know, you don't have to. It doesn't really matter. But it's a if you save a little bit like throughout the month, you can make yourself once a month a nice vegetable broth soup. And it's low effort, really good. Just super tasty. So I'm just peeling these potatoes. I'll show that. Okay, potato peeled. And I'm gonna use this knife to cut it. So I think it's time for me to have a cut vegetable plate. That'll be basically my plate for all these cut vegetables. I obviously don't think I can use all of these mushrooms. I think this is too much. I think I need to have less. So I think I'm going to put some away in a container. At least they're already cut though. Now they're cut, I'm just going to Okay, so this is still going. Let's... And it's actually still, it's still going, like this is intense. I might add some more water when it reduces, because this is a lot. And I might take some out, I don't know. Let's try this out, see where it goes. I don't think I need this vegetable bowl anymore. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut these this onion into I think 1-inch blocks. I'll show you how I do it. I don't really know. This is about the size I want. Okay. And I'm gonna cut that again in half. Long ways.
Roll another joint, we smoke that good weed. That AK-47, burn 100 degrees. They pull me over and they call me Mr. Idol. Hell should I know, we gonna drink the vodka and Milagro. I go, the watch is telling me what's the time, yo. I gotta get this cheddar on my...
I'm gonna cut it in half again. And then I'll cut it into cubes. Have to think about that. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. And I think 2 carrots is too much too. I think I'll just use 1 carrot, honestly. But I'll use the big one. I think 2 is too much. Okay, so now I have this big chunk. I'm just gonna cut it in half now. Okay, so now I cut everything. That's pretty good. So pretty good work done there. You gotta put this all here because now what we have to do is start. So we're gonna have to start mincing this garlic and onion, this entire garlic. For that, we have this. Okay, so I have 2 onions. They're looking pretty good. I'm just gonna cut the ends of them to make the grating easier. So I'm gonna use this setting for the grate. It's kind of just the regular setting. I cannot clean these that well. That's why I got the brush because I feel like the brush is gonna help me clean the grate better. So I'm excited to use the brush. Oh my gosh, grating is not fun sometimes. You just gotta have a lot. You sometimes have so much waste. Don't even know how. Oh my gosh, you need like goggles for this. This is horrible. Oh. Okay. So far, all I've done is make juice. I didn't do anything productive. No, I give up. I cannot. Do not grate red onions. They're not worth it. Do not grate red onions. Oh. Just get a bunch of goo out. Oh, my eyes are like burning. Oh my gosh. My eyes are so red. I don't even know if they're red, but they feel like they're on fire. Okay. Ow. I just broke that open. I think I need another cutting board. Wow, this onion is still permeating in the air. It's like attacking me right now. This is terrible. I think I need goggles. Oh my god, this is like becoming a battle. I don't know if I want to continue. Sometimes you just can't use the whole thing. I can't. I give up. I can't. My thumb hurts. I've been doing this a lot recently. It's really hurting. Well, we're gonna skip that portion of the cook. And so what I'm gonna do with this bowl of scrappings, I'm just gonna throw them into the never-ending vegetable bag in my freezer for vegetable broth. Boom. Okay. I'm going to cut the celery. So as you can see, this is the bulk of the soup. It's going to be some potatoes, some mushrooms, carrots, onion, garlic, celery. And we still have the broth going. We still have the broth going. So now we have a broth and a nice hearty vegetable soup. Vegetables ready to be put into the soup. We're going to let this broth keep reducing for a little bit more. It's 9:30 p.m. right now for me, so it's been about 45 minutes, I think. Maybe less. Maybe it's been, maybe only 15 minutes? Who knows? So, I'm gonna just let it reduce a little bit more. and we'll see where we're at.
Pasto. I take a bullet straight into the fucking crotch though. I stopped it like a superhero, call me crotch bro.
In the meantime, I think I'm gonna get started on cleaning around the kitchen, putting some stuff away. Maybe using the new brush I got for dishes. I don't know where I'm going to put this brush, but I do like it that I have it, so I hope it works. If it doesn't, I think I have to throw it away. I have a bad, just have too much stuff, you know? Okay, so the brush works amazing. I totally should have bought that sooner. It was amazing. Okay, so the stock is gonna continue to reduce, and the vegetables are gonna continue to sit. And I think I'm gonna continue to clean. I might cut here and see where when I think it's done. But it's just continuing to simmer. And I just stir it occasionally so it doesn't burn on one side or not. But you can see these vegetables are much smaller. So the pot is reducing. So I'll be back when it's ready to be filtered.
Change of heart, then robbed the undie store. The city took my keys away. What the fuck for? You know I'm sipping and jamming, drums that I'm flicking.
As you can tell, this is still going, so it's still simmering. You can see how deep of a color it's become. It's coming along really nicely. It smells amazing still. So my next step is going to be make the dough. The dough is going to be super easy. I need to look up the ingredients for it though. Let me do that. Okay, so I just looked up the recipe. It's 3/4 cup of semolina flour, and it's going to be about 1/4 cup of water. So let's get to it. Yeah, I'll just need this. I'm going to use a bowl just for now. I might use less. I might use half. I might do 2/3 cup. Oh, this is 1/8. Wait. Well, I'm not going to measure anything. I don't know what. It's going to be 2/8 cup of flour. Let's do 3/8. And we're about to add like 1/8 of water. Let's add a little bit more. So I pretty much just added this much. So I kind of just guessed, but I do know that this is supposed to be a very pasty, thick pasta. So you don't want that much water. So I'm just going to use my hands. It's going to come together slowly. I might have added too much water. That's how finicky this is. Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So that's my little dough ball. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to it. So I'm gonna let that proof for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna have to knead it for another like 8 minutes. So we're gonna let it proof and then knead. In the meantime, this broth is going pretty well. You can see a lot of the color is gone. Now this is just a lot of brown. I don't believe there is like ever an end. You can just really boil this as far as you want. But I think I'm reaching mine, so this will be done soon. So I don't know if I made that pasta correctly at all, but it kind of feels like pasta, so... And I'm boiling it anyways. I'm boiling the pasta anyways. So I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal if the pasta's not perfect. But I'm just going to let it proof for a little bit. Let this keep boiling. Yeah, we're going to be right back in like 20 minutes when this is done.
Planning, I read them yelling and spamming that I'm cool with it. I got my Beatles in battle.
So we're almost done. I'm just going to filter out this entire broth now. To do that, I always recommend having a large bowl like this. And all I'm gonna do is just dump it through this sieve. Okay, so this is really hot right now. We're gonna put it back in the pot so that it stays warm. Okay, so now that the dough is also proofed a bit, I'm gonna roll it out now. I think it's ready. I'm also, while this is still burning, I'm gonna put the vegetables in. Okay, so now it's all in the pot, and it's nice and cooking now. You can see how nice this stew is looking, and how much better it's gonna look when it's got the dough in it to soak up a lot of these flavors too. So all I'm doing is circling this, just making them into little small circles. You can really just use your fingers for this. Just pinch it between your index and your thumb. And this is a nice little relaxing thing to do while your vegetables stew, because you want them to be a little bit softer than your actual. It is a little boring though. I'm a little bit bored now. So I'm getting a large, nice little collection. Some of them are different sizes. I'm thinking I'm liking the twist and pull method. Okay, I finished that. Whew, I did not enjoy that. Let's keep cooking these. The rest of this dish will be just putting the pasta into the bowl, and we're going to then cook that for an additional 8 minutes. And then we're basically done. And that's all it's going to be. It's just this nice simple stew. I'll add some salt and other flavors to my liking. But we're nearly there. So nice and simple, no fuss stew. Let's see how the rest of it turns out. When we combine all the ingredients, let's see how it turns out. I'm really excited to taste this dough once it's cooked into this super dark, rich broth. I hope it absorbs all that flavor. And yeah, next thing is just to try it out.
I'm off the saddle, jumping her first in that paddle, and I'll be done with it. I smoke now, put a drink down, wake up
So here we have the final dish. Looks really good, really hearty, really filling. This will be. Super excited to eat it. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, first bite. Let's see. It's really warm. Let's try some of the dough with the potato. Just amazing. The dough adds a nice filling texture, while the vegetables add nice crunch and different variety of tastes. I think the broth is amazing. It is just smells amazing, tastes amazing. You can drink it the way it is. I might add a little bit more salt just for myself, but I hope you try this. Here's to the first episode of Quick Cooks, and I'll see you next time here on Quick Cooks.
Morning and do it all out. If you ain't about now, what you want about? Wake the fuck up and put the shot down. I smoke now, put a drink down, wake up in the morning and do it all out. If you ain't about now, what you want about? Wake the fuck up and put the shot down. They put me with the best.